Hello, welcome to Michelle Sews Again. I'm Michelle. Today we're going to talk about October sewing challenges. So if that sounds like something you're interested in hearing about, then stay tuned. Okay, so here it is, October. Vlogtober is over. Whew. That was a lot of fun. I have to admit, I had a lot of fun doing that. However, I'm not doing a daily vlog in October, and I'm not sure how many videos a week I will do, but I am planning on being a lot more consistent than I was before Vlogtober, because I realize now that I can do more than what I was doing and still fit it in my schedule. So I still have a ton of ideas. Before I did Vlogtober, I sat down with a notebook and I just brain dumped ideas, and I had lots. So I have a lot left to share with you guys, and I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully I will get on a regular cadence. Let me know in the comments if that matters to you. I know for my favorite vloggers, I don't know what their schedule is. I just know when a video pops up and I jump to it. So, you know, I know everybody's different. If you prefer a regular cadence, you know, a set time and day every week for the videos to be released, let me know. I'll take it into consideration. All right, so today we're going to talk about the October sewing challenges that are normally hosted over on Instagram, and we'll just go through those one at a time. I have 8 here to share with you, so if there's any that you know about that I haven't mentioned, please make mention of it in the comment box. I would love to know about it. And also let me know if there are any of these that you're interested in participating in. I'd love to hear that as well. All right, so obviously the first challenge that I'm going to share with you is mine because I am self-serving at the moment. So I am doing a challenge in the month of October to support awareness for Alzheimer's. It's a terrible disease. I'm not going to get into it again here because I get a little emotional when I talk about it. So I will link to that video in the cards right here, as well as in the description box if you are interested in checking that out. But the challenge is to sew something purple in the month of October. So it runs from October 1st to October 31st. I do have prizes. I've reached out to a couple of companies and they very generously donated some prizes. So we have 3 PDF patterns from Style Arc and 2 $25 gift vouchers from Rebecca Page Patterns. And on top of that, I have decided to ice dye a 3-yard piece of cotton fabric, and that will be one of the prizes as well. So there may be more prizes. I don't know. We'll have to see. But at this moment in time, those are the prizes. So just sew something that is predominantly purple. It doesn't have to be all purple. It doesn't have to be solid. You know me, I love big, bold prints. I love little ditzy floral print, like whatever. It's not about what I like anyway. But it needs to be more purple than not. And it doesn't have to be a garment. It can be an accessory. It just needs to be sewn between October 1st and October 31st. And it doesn't even have to be for you. It can be for a family member, a friend, whoever, a coworker, whatever. And post it on Instagram. Make sure that you use the hashtag sewpurpletoendalz. I know it's a mouthful. And make sure that you tag me at Michelle Sews Again so that I can find it. I have had a couple of questions. If you don't have Instagram, then yes, you can email me your entry with your photograph, and my email address is in the description box. So feel free to do it that way. All right, so that's challenge number 1. Oh, and also the goal of that is to raise awareness for Alzheimer's and the fact that it's not just a memory loss disease. There are so many more things that go with it. So again, go check out that video. But also anybody that might be interested in donating towards the Alzheimer's Association to help prevent Alzheimer's in the future, to find a cure, to help reduce symptoms. You know, they're doing tons of research. I will post a link in the description box to the tribute page to my father that I have set up for the Alzheimer's Association. All right, So challenge number 2 is called #SewingCPD, and that is being hosted by Curvy Pattern Database over on Instagram. And it's in celebration of their 1-year anniversary. And if you're not familiar with the Curvy Pattern Database, they keep track of both patterns and pattern designers that are size inclusive. And I believe it goes up to a size 60-inch hip, if I'm not mistaken. If that's not correct, I'll put it in the comments at the bottom of the screen. But their challenge for the month is to celebrate patterns that are available for the curvy pattern, for the curvy sewist. And it is open to all sizes. You just ask that you make a pattern that is available in hip sizes all the way up to 60 or 61 inches. I can't remember. I will validate that below as well. But you can be a straight size sewist and enter this. They just want the pattern to be available for everybody. So they have a ton of prizes. They have well over 40 prizes. So I will link to their Instagram page in the description box. Make sure you go check them out and check out all the amazing prizes that they have. All right, challenge number 3 is from Pink Mimosa by Jacinta, and this one is an ongoing one. So this is the fall edition, and it's the #Whole30 Fabric Challenge. And her purpose behind this challenge is to use up fabric in your stash. As you can see, this is my fabric stash, which is a lot for me. It's a baby stash for some people. The goal here is to use 30 yards of fabric from your stash before you buy 1 iota more of fabric. So as soon as you buy new fabric, you start the challenge over. So this is one that I'm actually going to participate in this month. My goal is not to buy any fabric, and it's not a month challenge. You don't have to sew 30 yards in a month. You just can't buy new fabric until you've sewn 30 yards. So it may take some people 1 month, it may take some 2 months, 3 months, however long it takes you, that's fine. It's just that you don't buy any new fabric or you start over. There are no prizes for this one. It's just the prize is the satisfaction that you've worked through some of your stash. And I think that's an amazing prize. So yeah, I think you should go and check out her. I will post her Instagram page below as well. The next one is also very interesting to me, and it is called #FabricSwap2021. And it is hosted by Sew Dressmaking, Craft Studio, and Worthy Design Studio. And I will do kind of a rotating images here of the slides from their Instagram page that kind of tell you about the challenge. But basically you're going to be pulling fabrics out of your stash that you are willing to give away. And I forget what the dates are, they'll be up here. Once you've done that, you've identified that you want to participate, you've identified some fabrics that you're willing to get rid of, then there are some dates where you start posting with the hashtag on Instagram, and as soon as somebody claims it, then you mail it to them. And it doesn't have to be a, I want your fabric, so you take my fabric. It's, here's my fabric, somebody take it. Oh, there's somebody else's fabric, I want that. And I believe the recipient is the one who pays for shipping. And so when you post your fabric, you also post what countries you are willing to ship to. So for example, you might just want to keep it within your own country, or if you're willing to ship international, then you say that as well. Again, the shipping is agreed upon between the recipient and the seller. But the general rule of thumb is that the recipient pays for the shipping. So if somebody's willing to pay international shipping, why not? Okay, so that one's a fun one. I'm thinking about participating in that one. All right, then number 5, it's not so much a challenge as it is a contest. And it's from makeitwithwool.com. So it's not an Instagram contest. It is a web-based contest. And there are different deadlines by state. So go and check out makeitwithwool.com/state-contests. And it looks like you make something with wool. I am definitely not interested in this because I'm not wearing any wool here in South Florida. But if that sounds like something that you might be interested in, then you should go and check out the website and see what the contest rules are and prizes and all that. So yeah, that one sounded kind of neat. All right, and then there's an ongoing challenge that I haven't mentioned before, and I really need to start incorporating this into my monthly challenge video. And it is the Make a Garment a Month challenge that is hosted by Sue Stoney, Sewing in Spain, and then they usually have a guest host. And for the month of October, their guest host is Salix Sews. And there's a different theme every month. And they encourage you to interpret it as creatively as you want to. So it's not like a strict, being real literal with the interpretation. So for the month of October, the theme is Rocktober, which I thought was really fun. So their guest host is from Germany, and apparently rock is the equivalent of skirt in Germany. So they've given you some different, bullet points or thought starters, I guess. Is there a sewing technique that you skirt around? I thought that was cute. You could interpret it as be a rock star. So, sew something that makes you feel like you're in a go-go. I don't know. And yeah, so they encourage you to interpret it as creatively as you want, but it is garments only. There are no accessories or anything like that. And they do have prizes. So go and check that out on any of the three sponsors or hosts that I mentioned already. Number 7 is also a monthly challenge, and I haven't mentioned this one before, and I'm going to start incorporating this in my monthly challenge video, and it is #MyMakesForTheMonth. And this one is hosted by So Much to Design, and all she asks you to do is at the last day of the month, so if you wait till the first of the month, then you're too late. On the last day of the month, you create a 1-page grid photo of all your makes for the month. And she does have prizes. So I thought that one's fun. It's a good way for you also to keep track of what you've made every month. And you can have like a little, journal within your Instagram page and in these 1-page snapshots. So definitely encourage you to go and check out So Much to Design and her My Makes for the Month challenge. And then number 8 is it's an all the time hashtag, but for her 1-year anniversary, Consistently Different Designs hosts the What Am I Working On Today hashtag, which is abbreviated into WAIWOT. What am I working on today? And so because it's her 1-year anniversary, she has a contest set up with prizes. And so it ends on October 10th. It started in the middle of September, so I missed it for the September monthly challenge. And it's going to end in a few days in October, but you still have time to participate. And go to her Instagram page. I will link everything I've talked about today. I will link in the description box so you have access to it. But she's got prizes as well. And basically all you do is you use the hashtag WAIWOT and post a work in progress of what it is that's on your sewing table. And it doesn't have to be finished. A work in progress is perfectly fine. It can just even be, you don't even have to have started. Like you can have a picture of your fabric and your pattern. I've done that before. And she does a great job of sharing whatever you've posted on Instagram and just getting it out there and making it visible. So those are the challenges for the month of October that I'm aware of. Like I said, if you know of any, then please make sure to share them in the description box or in the comment box so that everybody else can see and participate if they so desire. Out of these challenges, which ones am I going to participate in? obviously, I'm participating in Sew Purple to End ALZ. I am going to make a purple garment every week for the month of October. So I will end the month with 4 purple garments. And I believe I have enough fabric already in my stash to do that, so I don't have to buy anything new. I will easily participate in sewing CPD. Hopefully, I don't know, I'll have to double check that the patterns that I'm choosing to use for the month go up to the hip size that is required for the contest. So that one seems like an easy add-on because I'm going to be sewing things anyway. My goal is to participate in the Whole 30 Fabric Challenge. I am at a point where I feel like I don't need I'm always at a point where I don't need any more fabric, but I have plenty of fabric to choose from for projects. So I'm definitely going to participate in the Whole 30 Fabric Challenge. I am on the fence of whether I'm going to participate in the fabric swap. I feel like I want to. I feel like after going through and doing my fabric stash videos that I have some fabrics that I'm just not interested in using at all. I don't typically make muslins for garments, so I don't want to keep fabric that I don't love just in case I want to make a muslin. So I think I'm going to participate in that one. It just kind of depends on how much time I have to devote to it. Definitely not participating in the wool contest. I don't know if I will participate in Rocktober or not. I just don't know if I will have time. It kind of depends on if anything that I make, I can creatively interpret it to fit within the theme. My makes for the month, I will participate in that. I missed posting in time for September. I always post it whether I'm in time or not, just because I like to keep a record on my Instagram grid of the things that I made for the month. So I need to put my collage together and post that on Instagram. I'm too late for September. I will probably participate for October though. And then I do participate sporadically in what am I working on today, but I think I will participate in that because I will be working on something, so why not post it and enter myself for some prizes. So I think it's a great month to be able to mix and match some challenges so that you don't have, although I've talked about 8, you don't have to do 8 different things to participate in these challenges. You can easily combine some of them. So thank you so much for joining me today. Wherever you are, I hope the weather is amazing and I hope you're able to get some sewing in. I will talk to you next time. Bye.